So I just wanted to record a short video just as a reflection on Chronicles, really, because it's quite a challenging book. And I think this is probably one of the most difficult books I've read since doing these Bible readings, because the whole of Chronicles, as you know, was a repeat of what we've already read in Kings 1 and 2. So it was difficult not to repeat myself, but also to put it in context. I had to start doing the reasoning before actually reading the chapter. So it completely changed my whole approach to this, which was quite a challenge, because when I do the reasonings after reading, I'm obviously got the reading fresh in my mind and I'm able to draw on it much more spontaneously. But even though, you know, I do study the chapters, and I did that before as well, doing the reasoning first, I don't have the chapter as fresh in my mind as I would have done when I read the actual chapter first in full, because I kind of read it and I study it, etc., but I don't read it in that full detailed way to then have it as fresh in my mind. So it changed everything, really. If you've got a preference on whether the reasonings worked best to begin with, you know, at the front of the video, or whether you prefer it at the end like I did before reaching Chronicles, do let me know, because I am interested. I've already had some feedback to say people prefer the reasoning first, because it then flags up what to listen to when you actually then read and listen to the chapter being read. And I fully understand that. And I got more used to doing the reasoning first. But yeah, it was a challenge to begin with, for sure. The idea that Chronicles is a whole repetition of what's come before because it's being read to the returned exiles from Babylon, I think that's also a really interesting literary device. And I've spoken this already, because in a contemporary book, it would just say the returned exiles listen to the stories from what was already told to them. You know, it might give the book pages, but it wouldn't actually then repeat all of those chapters again. But this is what this does. And this isn't the end of this, because we are also going to be hearing some repetitions in some more books to come. In Isaiah, for example, there's going to be some repetitions from earlier books in the Bible. And this is a real thing, because the Bible, if not anything, is sincere. It's not going to take shortcuts. It's a very thick book for a reason. And the fact is, as I said before, we are the returned exiles now reading and learning these lessons. So we've already read them in Kings, but we also need to redigest them in Chronicles. And this is why I believe that they are printed again in full, because there's no half measures. If it says the returned exiles are going to read these books, then we have to read them again, because we are forever in exile. We are forever vulnerable spiritually. We are forever in this moment of kind of doubt and rebuilding our spiritual defenses. We are in those moments every single day. So to have this strength of these lessons being given us over and over again, it's strengthening us. It's strengthening our faculties. It's strengthening our understanding, and it's given us a discipline that the Almighty wants from us. So it's challenging for a reason. It's demanding for a reason. No one ever said a life of faith is going to be easy. You know, it is challenging, and that's why many fall away from it. So every day is part of this challenge. So hopefully this has, translated. I think it's been really interesting. Even though I found it really difficult, I have found it rewarding, and I've learned a lot in this process. And I look forward to ongoing with this journey of reading the Bible a chapter a day where I can each day. Sometimes it's missed, but I'm not in a race with anybody. So just got to give thanks for this opportunity. Thanks you for being on this journey with me. Glory always to God, and God willing, I'll be back with more tomorrow. One love every time.